everyone, I'm Meghan Sullivan and welcome to my rapid RPG review of Raji, an ancient epic, developed by Notting Heads Games and published by Super.com. And yes, I know Raji isn't technically an RPG, but it has RPG elements, so I'm reviewing it anyway. Raji is a true diamond in the rough. Under a layer of janky frame rates and capricious controls is a potential indie darling. This charming platforming adventure about an acrobat named Raji, who with the help of Hindu gods like Durga and Vishnu attempts to free her kidnapped brother from a horde of demons, features breathtaking set pieces awash in the rich colors and heritage of ancient India, joyful music, a strong female protagonist who is clever and kind, and an intriguing battle system that relies more on speed and agility than strength and mindless button mashing. If only the developer had more time to polish this precious gem. Alas, it feels like time, money, and the COVID pandemic worked against the team at Notting Heads, and the result is a game that doesn't quite feel finished. The main problem is the controls. Raji's combat and platforming require fairly precise timing in places, but Finicky Controls means that in combat, Raji will sometimes miss a backflip off a pillar, leaving her exposed to enemies, or miss a jump while platforming, causing her to plunge to her death. It doesn't help that the camera is super zoomed out, making it hard to gauge how well aligned Raji is with an object. There's also some general technical issues. I had to restart the game a couple of times after getting trapped on the battlefield because the game didn't acknowledge enemy kills that occurred outside of the battle parameters. And once while platforming, I encountered a bug where it looked like Raji had ascended into the clouds, but then got stuck there, which to be sure was kind of a neat visual, but clearly wasn't the developer's intention. And the frame rate really stutters at times, marring the gorgeous visuals that the developer so lovingly put together. I really want to recommend Raji because it's such a beautiful and charming celebration of Indian culture, something we rarely see in video games, which makes it a breath of fresh air. Alas, this less than 10-hour adventure, which by the way ends on an abrupt cliffhanger, is plagued with technical difficulties that make it hard to recommend playing on the Switch. Perhaps it's better to wait for the PC version and hope that the developer has enough time to smooth out all the wrinkles. If they do, then this little indie title could easily cartwheel its way into people's hearts.